I thought I would share with you guys how ghetto fabulous my side mirror is now. This is the contraption that I came up with. I've taped the casing back to the car, and then I've taped the mirror in place. I don't know if it's gonna stay, but I don't feel like spending money on a new one. And when I knocked the thing off of my car, when it got jarred loose, see, this isn't even sticking very good. I don't know. I'm gonna have to put more tape on it, or get some kind of super sticky, not glue, because glue isn't thick enough. Like, I don't even know, silicone. Maybe there's some kind of silicone that's heat resistant that I could use to attach this back to the car. But then the mirror's still flopping around in here because it dislodged the apparatus that it's attached to. So it's just like a free-for-all. It's just flinging around in there. Anyway, I thought I would share you guys what I did. You guys probably just saw my wonderful side mirror on my car and how fantastic it looks now. At least I was able to find black duct tape, so it's not glaringly obvious to passersby. You know, if you walk past it in the parking lot, somebody will notice it probably, but you know, driving past me, I don't think anyone's gonna notice. Not that it really matters, because the whole rest of my car is falling apart. This is just one more thing I didn't need to make it even more of an eyesore. I'm gonna have to put my sunglasses down because I'm driving into the sun now, and it's very bright. Little guy riding his bike on the sidewalk like you're not supposed to. We have a bike. There's a bike lane. Okay. I didn't even realize there was a bike lane in this part of town. There's a bike lane and he's on the sidewalk. Whatever. Anyway, okay, that's better. No, it's still bright. I don't like talking to you guys with my sunglasses on. I've mentioned that before, but I don't really have a choice. I don't think. The sun's in a weird spot right now. It's like if I put the visor to the side, it helps a little bit, but it's more toward the front of the car, so it's in that weird spot where your visor doesn't really help very much. Anyway, I just went to the post office. I don't know if I said that already. I had 2 bags full of sales, 2 of the IKEA bags, but I had like 4 of the items were on the large side, so they took up a lot of room. So it wasn't like I had a ton of sales, but I did have some sales. They are low dollar sales though, for the most part. Unfortunately, you know, I have marked everything down so much in my store. Like I said, you know, in my previous ride with me, the most recent one, a lot of the stuff is bordering on I might just pull it and take it to the swap meet or donate it. You know what I mean? It's getting to that point. I don't want to waste boxes and bubble wrap, and nope. I keep hoping it's gonna get better. Nope. I don't want to waste my supplies on stuff that I'm only gonna make like a $2 profit by the time I've paid for everything, and you know, that doesn't make any sense. So I don't know. Anyway, I have to stop at the grocery store because I'm out of pretty much all the things, and I need cat litter. And the Walmart that I'm going to is the only one that has, or they're supposed to have it. It says on the website that they have it, and it says what aisle it's on. So this specific cat litter that I buy, it doesn't have as much dust as some of the other cat litters do. I've tried so many different kinds, because that's the one thing that I hate about having cats is the dust from the cat litter getting on everything. And I've tried the other litters, the ones that are made from like silica, and the ones that are like the little pellets and stuff like it. They don't work. They turn into mush and like a hard rock at the bottom of the cat box, and it's difficult to get them out, or it's just, it falls apart. I've tried so many different kinds of cat litter. This Ghetto brand that I found at Walmart has been the best one for me. And I can't, right now on top of my head, I can't think of the name of it, but you know, if this gets posted, I will stick a picture of the container up here. Anyway, it's reasonably priced, which is the big thing. And I can't buy large things that are like 25-pound cat litters. I won't, because of my back. I will not do that to myself. My mother chooses to do that to herself, and I'm not. She has more cats though, so I just have Simon. So, you know, I am going to pick up several of these though, because I do not want to have to buy cat litter again before I move. I may end up with 4 of them today, just so that I don't have to buy any more cat litter until I'm out of here, you know. And I was thinking about that. I'm trying to figure out how he's going to ride with me in the front of the moving truck. And I'm considering getting a harness for him so that he can sit on the front seat and not have to be in a cat carrier. And I could put a litter box on the floor for him, so that if he has to go to the bathroom, he'll have access to a litter box, you know, and he'd be able to reach it. I looked at the harnesses, and they have a long enough leash thing that attaches to the, it attaches to the seat, the headrest. I've got to look at the U-Haul trucks to see if they actually have a headrest. If they do, then I can get a harness for him. And this person's going to take that parking spot. No, they're not. Okay, I thought they were going to. I think I'm parking right here. I got a spot that's not too far from the front of the store. I usually try to look for something shady, but that is not going to happen this morning. Anyway, I want him to be able to move around and not be in a cat carrier. Because if he's in a cat carrier, he could end up with poop or pee all over him, which will smell really bad, and it's just nasty. And there's not going to be any place for me to clean him up, you know? So I want him to be able to have access to a litter box, and then I can just offer him water whenever I stop to get gas and stuff. You know, and food if he wants any dry food or whatever. And I could leave dry food out for him, because I'm not worried about that getting spilled, but I don't want water going all over the place or ending up in his litter box, you know. So I'm gonna have to get one of those little Ghetto cat litter boxes to put on the floorboard. And then I think if I get a harness for him, I'm gonna try him riding in the car with me at least once before the move to see how he does. You know, I'll make sure the leash is short enough that he can, or long enough that he can get down to the floorboard of the car, but not so long that he could crawl over and get on me, because I don't need him down by my feet. I don't need him on me, you know. And this car is going to be difficult because it's not as big as the cab of the U-Haul is going to be. That will be a little bit wider, and you know, so I don't know. But I need to try him in the car with me, not in a cat carrier, to see how he does. If he's on a leash, if he's got the little harness thing on. I found one that's not very expensive, so, you know, and then at least he'd be able to be in the cab and not stuck in a cat carrier for 3 days, because I can't, you know, that would be horrible to do to him. Plus, again, I don't want pee and poop in the cat carrier. So this is really the only thing I can think of. If anybody has better ideas, please let me know, because, you know, we'll be in the U-Haul, and I can't put him in the back of the car in like a kennel, because I'd have to buy one first of all, one, you know, like a small dog kennel or whatever, that I could put the litter box in with him, but he'd be in the car by himself, and it would take up the whole back of the car. I wouldn't be able to load anything in the car at all, and I'm planning on using the car for my last minute things, like, you know, clothes that I might need during the trip, and, you know, just random odds and ends that end up being thrown into. I don't want to have to try and open the back of the truck and find a spot for them once I've got everything packed in there. So anyway, if anybody has any thoughts on traveling with a pet and how you might have done it, please let me know. Okay, I'm gonna go in and get some groceries. Looks pretty busy. I hate when they're this busy. Oh well, I need my cat litter. Bye. Okay. They did not have my cat food that I needed for Simon. I still have food for him, so it's not like I'm out. I just was gonna get one of the assorted flavor boxes of his cat food that I buy for him. So they didn't have that, and it said they did. And then the cat litter that I was going to order 4 of, they had none on the shelf. So they have the same brand in, I want to say another flavor, but it's not a flavor, it's another scent or whatever. But it's more expensive. But I went ahead and grabbed one just so that I'll have some. And I'm going to go online and see if I can order it and have it shipped. If you spend enough, then they ship, you know, shipping doesn't cost anything. So I'm hoping that I can get his other cat litters and his food shipped, since they didn't have it in the store. I don't know if you place an order for pickup, if they have stuff in the back and that's where they get the groceries from, because I scoured the shelves and they did not have the cat food or the cat litter flavor that I wanted. And for whatever reason, my left eye decided that it was going to turn into a faucet while I was grocery shopping. So I was dabbing it with the back of my arm because I didn't want to touch my face, because I'd already been touching the cart, touching stuff that I was getting off the shelves, and I didn't want to touch my eye. I didn't have any paper towels or tissues with me, so I'm using the back of my arm. Anyway, so yeah, I have an appointment. I don't know if I mentioned this. I have an appointment with my back doctor, my pain management. It's kind of laughable that they call them that, because they don't really manage the pain very well at all. Anyway, but I have that tomorrow morning. So I'm going to go to the gym and take a shower first thing in the morning, very early. And then I'll go to my appointment. Tomorrow's Wednesday already. If this was a regular work week and I had a normal job, I'd be all excited that tomorrow was... I used to love short weeks. I get just as much done in 4 days as I did in 5, you know? Anyway, you know, sometimes I miss having coworkers to, like, talk to during the day or whatever, but I do not miss having asshole bosses, so, that take advantage of you and pile work on top of you and more work on top of you without paying you more. They just keep adding to your list of responsibilities and, you know, no compensation for it. And that's happened to me at way more than one job. Our weather, it looked like, I got hopeful. It looked like our temps were going to be around 105, you know, and they were kind of hovering in that area for a few days. And now, no, this week it's supposed to be 113 on Thursday, I think. I can't remember, but I'm like, really? 110, 113. I'm like, I'm over it. It needs to just go away and be done. I'm so sick of summer and this bullshit. And I really hope that it's below 100 when I have to do the swap meet, because I'm not going to be able to drink very much while I'm out there, because there will be no one to watch my crap if I have to go pee. So I can't be sucking down a bunch of water, you know, while I'm there. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I will be back maybe tomorrow after I go to my pain management doctor and see what he has to say. All right, bye. Hello. It is Friday. I don't know the exact date, but it's Friday. And I think the last time I recorded was on Tuesday, because that's when I went to the post office. It was the day after the holiday. So anyway, I got a text message from that woman that has the yard sales. I got a message from her daughter that they were having another yard sale this weekend, and starting this morning. I wanted to try and get there at 7 when they started it, but I didn't make it. So I was up, but someone was still sleeping, and I couldn't go out through the garage, and I didn't want to go out the front door because there's an issue with the security screen door on the front of the house, and when it is very dry outside, the security screen door squeaks like a screaming, being murdered person. And that's what it sounds like. It's really bad, and you can hear it through the whole house. So I can't, you know, when it's been raining and it's very, very humid, the door doesn't do that. But it's not very humid right now. So there's some humidity in the air, but it's not horrible. So the door is being very screamy right now. And I can't go out that way when she's sleeping. So unless I have a doctor's appointment, you know, what is going on with this? I don't know. Anyway, I got a good look at my hair and I was like, what? Oh well, it's nothing new. You guys have seen I look like a rooster half the time. So I'm gonna stop at this lady's yard sale and see if she got any new stuff. Now I forgot. There was so many things I was gonna do today and I didn't, you know, bring with me. And I had time to get everything together. I wanted to bring my little camera so I could wear it while I was doing this. I also thought about bringing my laptop with me, because I thought, well, I could record my Solds video in the car, and I could record it on my phone just like I'm doing now. You know, I could record it on my phone, and I could just sit somewhere, not outside because it's like 110 today, or it's supposed to be. Anyway, but I could sit somewhere with the car on and the AC and just put my laptop on my dash and read my Solds from that, you know, and do my Solds video in the car, you know. So I thought about doing that. I didn't bring my laptop with me. So yeah, nothing's getting accomplished that I thought about doing. I have lots of. We had another issue yesterday, an incident. If you watched my most recent upload, there's no video of me. It's just sound of a thing that happened in April. So, you know, I wanted to share with you guys just because I talk about how she is a lot. And I'm sure there are people out there that think I'm blowing things out of proportion, or I'm exaggerating, or I'm making it up, or whatever. And because of the blow up that we had yesterday, I thought, you know, I'm going to show everybody, or share with everyone, a mild, you know, it wasn't that bad compared to how she usually is, and compared to how she was yesterday. But it was bad enough to me that I could share it with you guys, and it would help you get a glimpse, you know, a small taste of what I go through when she decides to lose her mind, you know. I don't know what else to call it. I have been watching a lot of videos and listening to like psychologist type people talk about different mental health issues, and I am starting to think, and people may have said this before in my comments section, I think she's got borderline personality disorder. And I just think it's gotten worse as she has gotten older. I know she's gotten worse since my dad died, but I saw her lose her patience with my father when he was not doing well and he couldn't talk anymore. He'd lost his ability to speak, and I have so much guilt over not saying anything to anybody because I couldn't prove it. I know she was verbally abusive to him. I know she was, you know, because he couldn't retaliate. He couldn't say anything. He couldn't speak for himself. He couldn't, you know, he didn't have the ability to do that. And looking back now, knowing how she is, I know that because of just little things that I saw, and my daughter saw it too, so it's not just me, little things that I saw, she was being verbally abusive with him, if not a little bit physical, but she's never been physically abusive. It's more of a mental control over other people that she uses in kind of a threatening way. It's almost like she holds you hostage with whether she'll love you or not. I don't know how else to explain it. You know, that's her manipulation and how she operates. It's not, will she hit me? I was never worried about that. We weren't hit as kids, I think, because she was. You know, that was a big thing with her mother, so I guess. Not to begin with, but that's a whole other story. Anyway, I am at this yard sale, so I'm gonna go and see. I gotta see how much money I have. I may have to run to the ATM before I even go in, because I don't want to find a bunch of stuff and then not have enough cash with me. I do this every time. It's like a thing for me. Okay, there's some fives. Oh, I've got $30 and some change. I'm not pulling money out. I'm not going to spend more than 30, so that will take care of it. Maybe a little bit more. I think I've got like 35, 34. Anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know why I shared the video. I wrote, you know, in the description for the video why I was sharing it and what it was, but people don't always read, so I figured I would reiterate some of it, you know. But this is how she has operated my entire life. When I was a kid, you know, if she wasn't getting from you what she wanted you to do, or you weren't behaving exactly the way she wanted you to, she would yell and scream and threaten. It was, I don't even know how to explain it, but the inference was that, you know, you just had this feeling that she wouldn't love you anymore if you did A, B, or C, and it wasn't what she wanted you to do. I don't know how else to explain it. You know, she would take off. And this is back, you know, we didn't have cell phones. She would just take off when she would get mad about something or throw a fit. And if she and my dad, you know, he never yelled. He never yelled. She yelled. He never yelled. She would hide things from him financially. And then he would get upset and she would yell and scream, and then she'd stomp out of the house and take off for the entire day. Nobody knew where she was, you know, and she just manipulated everyone. And that didn't make it any better. Whatever. Anyway, I'm going to go see what I can find. I've talked about her for enough this morning, so I'm going to go see what I can find. Ignore this spot on my nose. I will explain what that is, or what I think it is, when I get back in the car, if I remember to. I'll be back. Okay. I am just so sweaty and hot, and I can't even describe how miserable I am right now, and my back is killing me. I'm having a bad back day. It's just now 10 o'clock in the morning, and it's already so hot out, and I was in the shade. It's 100 degrees already, and I don't know, there's some humidity going on. Maybe the door wouldn't have been squeaky this morning. I don't see very many clouds, but man, I was standing there and it was just sweat. You know, it was like someone turned a faucet on me. So I got quite a few things, and I only spent $30. So I did not go over my budget of cash, which was good. They did tell me that the neighbor is having a sale. He has no signs out. Apparently he just got out of the hospital, and he buys storage units. So they said he has antiques and stuff. So I really want to go look, but my back is killing me. So what's probably going to happen is I'm going to stop and say hi to him, and then tomorrow I'm going to try to come back because I want to see what he has. But I cannot stand out here today with my back like it is. If I'm going to come tomorrow, my back's being stupid, I'll take an extra pill if I have to. Okay, I'll be back. All right. Talk to the neighbor. Nice little man. His name is Chuck. He's a veteran. He's on disability and all the things, you know, that goes along with that. But his yard, I'm not joking, Sanford and Son, totally. Like, if you ever watch that show, you may be too young for it if you're one of the few handful of younger people that watch my channel, but or happen to catch this video. Anyway, Sanford and Son, his yard, perfect. Anyway, very nice man. He does not have any glass or anything like that, but one of his good friends' mother just passed away, and she was a collector of fancy glass things, as luck would have it. So make sure I'm getting all these connections and I'm leaving Phoenix. It's just, it's like that Alanis Morissette song, you know? But it's okay. If I have any luck with the friend whose mom passed away, I will maybe, you know, put some local people in touch with him after I find out more. I don't know yet. This person next to me. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if I even get a phone call. I may not even get a phone call. This could just be all, you know, nothing happens. So I am dying of thirst. I need to stop at a gas station and get a big something. I don't do soda pop because most of it has caffeine, and the ones that don't, like Dr. Pepper and 7-Up, are too sweet. It's too sweet. I don't, you know. So I've got to see if I can find something. And the slushy place, after the episode last time with the styrofoam getting a crack in it, and my cup holder filling up with colored water, and me having to spend $3 on a stupid roll of paper towels. I'm not doing that again. If I think about it before I leave the house, I will bring my stainless steel cup with me. I didn't do that today. I didn't do a lot of things this morning. I was being dumb this morning. It's like my brain fell out or something. Anyway, if I'm gonna do that, I will bring my cup so that I don't have to worry about, you know, getting a giant leak in my car. I'm hoping that they have some kind of a slushy drink here or something. I'm at, where am I? Quick Trip. It's like an AM PM. I don't know what you guys have where you are, so trying to, it's a gas station that has like a little market. So anyway, I'm gonna stop. I would love to show you guys the stuff that I got. What I'm probably gonna do, I will try to get pictures of everything later today, and then I'll do a little musical section at the end like I did with some of the other stuff, and share photos of the stuff that I got from her. She had some new stuff, and her sister is coming up from Mexico tomorrow, and so next Friday they're going to have another yard sale, so I'll probably go back again. I need to stop getting stuff, but I keep hoping I'm going to find things that people will want, and you know, to bring money in. So anyway, gonna get something to drink because I'm parched, and also I look like hammered shit right now, so scary looking. I have to go to the post office after this, so I will maybe jump back in and talk to you guys about something else if I think of something. Bye. Okay, I didn't think I was gonna come back, but I just stopped at QT. You saw that I was stopping here, and I got this slushy thing, and it's pretty good size. I don't know how many ounces this is, but this is supposed to be sugar-free watermelon. I still think it's going to be too sweet, but I have some water here that I can dilute it with that is still kind of cold. The people whose yard sale I was at gave me a bottled water. Oh man, that is way too sweet. Yes. Whoa. Okay. That is not going to help me with my thirsty. They did not have any dispensers in this location that had water to get out of the most of the ones that have like lemonade, soda pop dispensers, they'll have one that's water. This one didn't have that. So they had put lemonade in the water dispenser, and I was like, that's not what I'm after. So I didn't add, I was gonna put water in the cup first and then put in the slushy stuff, but I am watering this down. I just dumped all my spare water in there. I know it's still gonna be tart, but maybe it won't be quite as strong, and I know it's gonna melt my ice a little bit, but at least the water was a little bit cold, so it won't do horrible damage to it. This is why I wanted to put the water in the bottom. And if it comes out of a dispenser, it's going to be ice cold water. And then if I add this on top of it, you know, it mixes while you're adding it. You're not adding room temperature water to your drink. Now, hopefully, this is a little bit better. It's still very sweet, but it's not nearly as bad as that was a kick the first time. Woo. Anyway, I paid $1.60 for this drink. Now, if I can figure out how to get water in my cup first, and maybe I'm gonna have to find out if I can use my own cup, because I don't want to keep getting plastic cups from QT or AMPM or whoever I end up going to. When I'm gonna go out and run errands, I want to stop and get something to drink. Starbucks is fired. I love their mocha frappuccinos. I don't know. Maybe once a month I'll do it as like a super special treat or whatever, or if I have sales over a certain amount, that's going to be my thing, I think. Once I get moved and, I start selling again, I'll make a goal for myself every month, and if I hit that goal, then I will be allowed to get a Starbucks. And the rest of the time, I'm just going to get stuff like this, you know, where I can go and get like a slushie, add some water to it so it's not super sweet or whatever. What is my mirror doing? This thing, I'm telling you, I have more issues. You guys are probably so sick of it. Maybe you don't watch. If you're not watching, none of the weird stuff that I'm doing is going to matter. So my taped on side mirror is still there. It is coming loose though. So I'm going to have to refasten the tape. This duct tape is great, but it gets all over my fingers. Every time I have to touch the tape to fix the mirror, I end up with black crap all over my hands that's very difficult to get off. So I would not buy this tape. I would look for another brand. I'll put a picture up here, or I got it on Amazon. So I will let you know which one it is, because if you use it where it's warm at all, it's going to get all over your hands if you touch it after you've, you know, put it on something. So that happens. I'm trying to remember. I wasn't going to talk about her anymore. Okay. I have to not talk about her. Oh no. You know, it's I'm hoping that I can find some kind of free counseling service when I get to Kentucky, because I know I'm going to need it. And I'm not going to have the money to be paying for anything except for rent, you know. So once I've paid rent every month, I'm not going to have a lot left. I have my auto and renter's insurance, and right now that's like I want to say around $130, $140 a month, just for my auto and renters. Now, I know that's going to go down when he moves, so I'm very excited about that, but I don't know how much it's going to go down. So, you know, and they can't give me an exact amount because they don't do that anymore. Okay, I'm going to shut off the camera because now I'm just talking for no reason, really. Okay, I went to, it's still Friday, in case you couldn't tell. Everywhere I've gone, I've sweated my butt off. This last house wasn't horrible. Everything was inside, and anyway, I went to an estate sale, and I think it was either, the name of the company is either Kathy or Janet. I can't remember, but prices, no, not even close. So, and today was the first day. Tomorrow is the last day and the second day. So, if I leave the house tomorrow morning, I will go back to that estate sale because it's not very far. And they had some cute stuff, Department 56, Fitz and Floyd. Not a ton, but a few things. And I'm sure they'll be gone, but you know, there's always a chance. So if I'm supposed to get anything, I will, and if I'm not, then I won't, and I'm not going to stress over it. Anyway, now I have no, my sense of direction is all screwed up right now. Okay, I think, I don't know if I know how to get out of this neighborhood. I've never been in this neighborhood before. And this is a weird one. The roads are kind of curvy. And that's usually not the case in Phoenix. If you've ever been here, it's like a grid. North, south, east, west roads. And, you know, every once in a while you'll get into a neighborhood like this one where the roads curve around and make no sense. And so those are always fun. Anyway, I might go back to that one tomorrow if I feel like it. I don't know. I think I got enough stuff today that I shouldn't even bother. But they did have some cute stuff. But I will only go back, you know, again, if I feel like it, I get up early enough, whatever. If I don't find anything, that's okay. Anyway, and I'm not sure which way I want to go from here, but so I just stopped at another estate sale. It was only one day, and I wish I'd gotten there earlier, but I don't think they had very much stuff that was my kind of stuff to begin with. So I'm not that, it doesn't really matter that much to me. I did get a handful of things. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 things. I only got 5 things. I was gonna try and find a shady spot where I could pull over, and because I need to put this stuff in my bag. I stuck it in the front seat. They didn't have any bags or paper or anything, so I did not get to wrap anything. I just had to sit everything in the front seat. There's only one thing that could really like break. I mean, the other stuff could break if I dropped them, but if they just get clumped around or whatever, they're not gonna break. But I wanted to show you guys, so I'm gonna see if I can find somewhere to pull over up here so that I can pack this stuff and put it in my bag to take it in the house when I get home. And before I do that, I could show you guys. And then the other stuff I'll have to take pictures of because it's all wrapped up. And I don't want to unwrap it and then have to redo it in the car. So, because that's too much of a pain in the butt. Great. And I'm at a red light. There's really nowhere good. Well, there was a car wash back there. There's a shopping plaza up here I might pull into. Well, I could show you here. The light just turned red. So I got this, this guy. It's a pitcher. And the opening is in the top right there, and then his little mouth is open. So it says block something, country, whatever. It's nothing fancy, and I noticed there is a little tiny chip right there in the paint. So he's got one, but it looks like it was an air bubble in the paint. So I don't know if that'd really be considered a chip, but I will still mention it when I take photos. Anyway, I thought he was fun. And then I got this candle holder from Pottery Barn. It's wood, very nice, just kind of a dark wood. Pottery Barn. And then these two things are trivets, wood trivets. They're really pretty. Anyway, there's 2 of them. I have to go now, so if I can pull over up here in the shade somewhere, I will, so that I can show you guys the rest of this stuff. Not at an intersection. Oh, great. Okay. Well, this is a covered parking space that I'm going to pull into. I'm only going to be here for a couple minutes, so I'm not going to worry about it. Anyway, the trivets, these wooden trivets, one's kind of I think it's an octagon, and then, no, it's not an octagon. Yeah, it is. Okay. I had to count how many sides it was. Anyway, one of them has kind of a burn. The gold is missing on one of the leaves, but they're really cute. So I was like, well, maybe somebody won't care, you know? So I got these, and the last thing is really pointless, but I thought it was really cute, and maybe someone else will like it. It's just a decorative, it's metal. I think it's metal. Maybe it's not, it's wood. Huh. Okay, it looked like it was metal, but it feels like wood now that I'm touching it. Anyway, you guys are getting to find out with me. The little holes in front are too small for like a bird, but this would be just like a little decorative thing, but I just thought this was really cute. Oh, it feels like it might be bamboo. Now that I'm really looking at this looks like it could be bamboo. On the back, I don't know if you guys can see that, but that looks like bamboo. So, where does this say it was made? China. So this might be bamboo, and this little handle even feels like bamboo. So I'm gonna say that's what this is. Anyway, I just thought this was really cute. Anyway, I got the trivets, the candle holder, this thing, and the rooster for, oh, I can't remember how much I just paid. Now you guys get to watch me. If this is cut, if this video is choppy, it's because I couldn't find my phone. Okay, I'm using my phone. Oh my God. This is how tired and brain melted I am. I'm using my phone to record and I'm looking for my frickin' phone. I can't remember what my total was. It was under $10, I'm pretty sure. So I'll put it up on the screen somewhere, what my total was for those 4 things. It was cheap. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna say 10 or 12. It was cheap for everything. So she just like gave me prices as when I got done. She was like, well, we can do this for this and this for this, and I think the rooster was $3. So, and the little bamboo birdhouse looking thing I think was $3 also. I think it was right around 12. And then there was a fee because I used my debit card because I had used all my cash at the yard sale. But that's okay. Anyway, that's it. I'm done. I'm melted. If this video is choppy, it's because I cut out a bunch of stuff because I was talking about the situation with my mom yesterday, what happened there, why I'm in the mood that I'm in. I hate that she can do this to me. You know, I'm going to find a counselor when I get to Kentucky because I need to cleanse of all of this crap. So, all right, that is it for this video, I believe. And if I can get out of the house tomorrow, I might bring my laptop with me so I can do my Souls video from the car. We'll see. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for all the support. You guys are awesome. You have no idea how much I appreciate your support. I really, you know, just the words of encouragement and knowing that there's people out there that think about me and care about what's going on with me, and I don't want to get upset, so I'm going to stop now. Anyway, I will see you guys soon. Thanks. Bye.